Welcome to Table Talk and Drinks, where we drink adult beverages. Well, at least one of us does.
Adult.
And
I do.
we talk about tabletop RPGs. We'll talk about rules that you may or may not know, one-shot ideas, campaign ideas, character ideas, and whatever else may come to mind. I'm your host, David Mode, and tonight I am with
Derek. And Corey.
And that's you, David.
Oh, David Lott.
And tonight we are talking Isekai'd into Mythcraft. Got a couple different questions, and kind of just see what would happen if you or they or them were to be Isekai'd in right today, tomorrow, and you landed in the world of Mythcraft. What you would like yourself to be in that world.
Slime ball.
You can't be a slime in Mythcraft. Well, can you? 1 second, let me pull up the creature compendium.
You can do it.
Yeah, but there's not a character.
There's not a.
We can pretend anyways, because that's what homebrew is for anyways.
We can't start homebrewing
You've been
Mythcraft
watching
yet.
My life as a slime.
Mythcraft has already homebrewed Mythcraft.
We can't homebrew Mythcraft yet.
We can't homebrew it until it's official. Okay,
Slimes
guys?
are on page 153.
I'm pretty sure Grant already got Ha!
So, let me just scroll through the 248-page creature compendium.
Yeah. It's a long
When did the
freaking
PDF
thing.
come out again?
It came out a couple days ago. It's not out. It's still
I know,
playtest material.
I know, but I'm trying to look for something I can load it on my phone.
But so it looks like for slimes, you've got a chromatic slime, a hydra slime, a magma slime, a metallic slime, a purple slime. Ooh, paint me like one of your French girls.
That's a lot, dude.
So those are the only slimes. There's no blue slime, sorry.
That's fine. I'll be a Magma slime. It's the next best thing.
Oh, is it? It looks like it's level 8. So
Oh
it
yeah,
could be.
next best thing. Next best thing. The blue slime is OP though.
So, let's just start off with if you were to die tomorrow by Truck Coon, Derek,
No, not Truck Coon.
by Frontrunner Coon, by
No.
UTA Coon, by Trax Coon, by fucking
We're gonna use that one.
Dude, let's be honest.
DOT Coon.
what would you like to? So you get killed by fucking Truck Coon today. Big, beautiful, big, huge knocker gods like, all right, Derek, you were killed on accident. We're going to summon you into this world. What would you like to be?
I would like to be an element.
An element or is it elemental?
I think it's elemental.
Elemental.
Yeah.
Tell me,
An Asher.
tell me something cool about the elemental.
Cool. That you can wield the elements. All of them. You're not just bound to one. Well, the other ones you have to be a sub-lineage.
Sublineage?
Yeah, sublineage.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, Derek, that you have to pick a sublineage.
Yeah, you have to. It tells you right there in the like last bit what the feats and traits are.
So, like, choosing a sublineage, does that stop you from being able to wield all of the elements? Or
No.
can you still wield all of them? You're
think-
just stronger with one.
I think you pick what type you are, because there's like the basic 4, air, water, earth, and fire. I picked fire, but you can still pick the other ones. I'm not too sure about if you can pick all 4. You can pick all
No,
all of them.
you pick one sublineage per race, bud.
No, you can whatever it's in, because it doesn't say pick just one. You can it gives you a backstory where you can be all 4. There are it's known to be some of them just known to pick one. I think what it was.
Are you going off of like Avatar style?
Pretty much.
All right, that's what I thought.
Elementals
when I
are
read it. I was thinking the
humanoids.
same thing. I was like,
Well, especially we got something that's coming out.
All right, here, let me
next
just
year.
read their little thing real
Yeah,
quick.
go for it.
Elementals are humanoids that are deeply connected to the Everwilds, especially the domain of chaos. While many sublineages of elemental exist, the 4 most common are air, earth, fire, and water. Elementals are actually indigenous to the Everwilds. As the tear opened in the skies, above and Sarah. Sorry, there's a typo on page 20. Skies above and Sarah came into contact with the other planes of existence for the first time in living memory. Some elementals were curious about the newly rediscovered solar system and ventured forth to explore it. Elementals can reliably trace their lineage back to the Ashidir Archfey. There are 10 Ashidir Archfey, but 4 who represent the fundamental elements are listed here. All of the 10 Ashidir can appear masculine, feminine, or androgynous, but their preferred state is listed. So,
The thing you want is
elemental starting lineages.
that one right there.
So, at level 1, you gain the following features as an element. Sublineage. There are many sublineages of elemental reflecting the different types of elemental forces found throughout the Everwilds, and thus the different elemental forces can be found throughout Ensera. The 4 most common elemental sublineage are air, earth, fire, and water. Choose your sublineage from the option below. So you do have to choose one. So you're either an air, earth, fire, water, or one of the other ones. If
That doesn't make sense because when you're elementary, it tells you right up yonder which one you can be.
So these are the gods. These are the 4 gods.
I misread
So
that.
essentially, those are the ones that you're like, oh, I want to follow Ashir. They're the exemplar of fire. So obviously, they're going to want you to be a fire elemental.
Oh, I did read that wrong.
So you choose a god, and then based off of that god, you choose your sublineage. I'm sure you could probably choose Ashir, and they'd be like, oh, I want to be a fucking water elemental, just to be an asshole. And then, your god gets to fuck with you the entire campaign. So yeah, I do believe you have to choose one, and, base it off of what god you choose.
We can fix that.
That's fine. Hey, that's fine. It's a new system.
New system.
It's not released. I think they're still planning on getting it out in January. If you have any questions, hop over into the Homebrew Discord. I think it's like Homebrew GG or something.
Yes.
Yeah, if you've got any questions about it, I think they've still got pre-orders available on Backer Kit. Hey David, can you find that link and just drop it on YouTube for their?
You want the backer kit?
Yeah, for Mythcraft.
Yeah. No problem.
We're not sponsored by Mythcraft. We are. Well, 3 of us are founders. Playtest Till It Breaks, which is who puts on this podcast, which is us, are partners, but we're not sponsored by them. But we are going to push Mythcraft because why not? They're not paying us to do it. We're not paying them to
They're good
allow
people.
us to do it. They're good people. It's a good game.
Yeah. Very good.
Sorry. Get back into
Check it out.
it. So Corey, same question that I proposed to Derek. If you were to die by Truck Coon today, and you were to sit in front of a big boobed god tonight, what race would you like to come into Mythcraft
So, sitting there,
And we're not
trying
as?
to
Just remember,
know.
huge boobs.
Huge.
I mean,
That's fair.
I'm talking
That's fair.
Olivia
Also-
Taylor Dudley boobs, bro.
Also- Just remember, we're not.
And that's why we warn you that this is Table Talk with drinks. Okay.
Just remember, we're not deleting your history browser.
No, I already got that. You guys are fine. You got that covered. When I die, it's on a set. Okay, like it goes, it blows up. No, that's not true. But no, I actually had 2 that I was looking at before I chose the one I did.
Yeah?
So now you guys can laugh at me if you want.
No.
Yep.
I actually was leaning towards the Hondu.
Okay.
I was leaning toward one. I know
He
that.
wants to be the goodest boy.
He wants to be the goodest boy.
Dude,
Are you gonna be a?
I thought about it. I was like, that is pretty cool.
You gonna be a Dodge?
I kind of thought about it a little bit. Not to lie, I kind of thought about it. But then I was like, I started reading more about it, and I was like, nah, I need to step out of my comfort zone a little bit more because, I kind of stick to the same.
You better not have chosen
Type of
fucking
area.
dwarf, dude. I will throw your
No.
ass out my fucking micro basement
No,
window.
so that was my first one to go. So the Hondu was my first one. My second one was I was going to probably be a Cliplin.
A Kleppin.
A Kleppin.
So
Okay,
you
a
want to
Kleppin.
be a cat?
So I was actually thinking about.
So he's sticking to the furry,
No, I was thinking of going.
but he's
with the,
going
like,
from a
rabbit.
dog
Furries are
to
the
a
best.
cat.
I was thinking about possibly doing like a rabbit.
Okay,
So I was like, okay, cool.
Oh,
that's pretty
sorry.
Cool.
that would be the cat.
Weapon.
Yes.
Detect.
I thought the Kleppen were the
Are
cat.
the
No,
cat
no,
people,
Kleppen,
but
the
the
cat
furry
one
bunny.
is the
all
ket
furry
tet.
woodland
Ket
creatures.
The
Keep going.
K-E-T-T.
Almost there.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Katek is the
Yeah, that's
would
the
be
cat.
a critter.
I was thinking of being like the rabbit.
No, Katek is cat
Oh,
people.
Katek is cat
Is
people.
critter.
I apologize.
I was
so
thinking
the
of doing
Kleppen.
the rabbit,
Yes,
but
the rabbit. Dude, the picture is so fucking badass.
I know.
Here,
I know. That,
can you?
Yes.
Can you go up to the camera and just share the picture? We're not showing.
One, I went with Hondu, and then I was like, no, and then I went to choose this.
Check out that fucking artwork coming out.
Is that good on that?
Yeah, dude, that looks fucking dope.
That, I was going to choose that.
Dude,
I was going to choose that and possibly do something kind of like that. But I was like, dude, that's freaking dope. I love it. I started reading about it, but they only live so long and they're really short-statured.
well, that's because they're fucking
Yeah.
critters, bro.
Yeah,
They're
and I-
forest critters.
And they're rabbits.
I started reading about it. And I
well,
was
you
like,
could be any forest critter. You could be a
Yeah.
fucking, you could be a honey badger.
I never really thought about it. I mean, Honey Badger Wolverine.
Mhm.
I mean, there you go. But
Army guys.
I really thought about it. And then the one I finally chose, you guys might be like, yeah, typical. I actually chose, let me get this up real quick so you guys can see a photo of it, if I can. I chose to be a Trollkin.
A trollkin. Okay, okay. Oh shit, shit.
Sorry, that's why you
hey.
have one leg in, one leg out.
Oh, I don't know. David, I'm gonna ask you one
That
more
good?
thing. No, your camera's not great. Sorry.
Yeah. pull it up real
You've
quick.
got it. You have a thing on your phone, don't you?
Oh, I have the case over it, yeah.
Yeah. So here,
Or, no,
There's the Trollkin.
Yeah, I have the So that's what I chose.
can you share our stream over on Mythcraft's Discord?
Art stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a picture of the Trollkin. It's still not great, and it's probably the lighting.
Yeah.
Probably.
But
But
like that's the one I chose.
dude, the artwork for the Trollkin
What,
is fucking
amazing.
I chose that. And the weird
Who
thing
does
is
the
What?
artwork?
Tag do you want that on, David?
dope.
Probably Mythcraft announcements.
No, we can't put in announcements.
Oh.
Just general or
Yeah, just put it in general chat
okay.
for the public lobby.
So I chose the Trollkin, one, because I was like, you know what? I haven't really chosen a big stature character out of any table role-playing game that we've ever done.
Yeah, you've played fucking a
I've-
dwarf twice. and
I've played a dwarf. I've played
a dwarf.
a
A DOORF. A dwarf.
I played a dwarf. Actually, no, I am playing one right now.
Yeah, you're playing a
I'm
dwarf.
playing one there. I'm playing, and I played an elf. And then you made one when we played through the online. You made me a halfling.
I did make you a
You made me
halfling.
a halfling one
You're
time.
right.
So I
Oh,
played as
yeah.
those three, and I was like, you know what? I wanted to try something a little bit different, a little bit bigger, a little bit better stature and everything. Now, one of the little starting features that got me hooked to it. Let me just read this to you. Rapid regeneration.
Rapid regeneration.
Uh-huh.
And that makes
reading
sense
that.
with it, being a fucking troll.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's
Totally
really
get
cool
that.
because it doesn't even just matter if it's just a little. Okay, I got a scratch.
Everything matters.
Everything matters. Yes. Everything matters. Yes. It actually says Tolkien are particularly
Trollkin.
Trollkin, sorry, are particularly hardy.
I'm not trying to
their
get sued
body
by
can
Tolkien over here.
recover quickly from serious wounds. So I can recover from serious wounds. They may spend 2 AP to regenerate HP equal to 1d12 plus the end.
Oh, plus your endurance
Just your
modifier.
endurance.
And then you can only use this feature once, regaining the ability to do so when you recoup. So
Okay.
I can do that, and then it's unique ability to further define your Trollkin. Choose one option from the list below, and it just gives you like 7 different stats that you can choose from to
Okay.
help you out.
That's pretty cool.
I'm like, that's pretty cool because I mean, I am. If you noticed, on every character I've ever played, I've always ran into fight.
Yeah.
And then at one, I usually win, or I get my ass rocked, and then you guys have to get me up. At least this way I can get myself
he
up.
usually gets rocked.
Yeah.
I can get myself up. So
All right. So,
And don't
That is
say
pretty
anything
cool.
funny, Lot. Shut up.
So David Lott over on Discord, because he's sick tonight. I present the same question to you. If you were to get killed by Truck Coon tonight when you're walking over to get you some fucking Dutch Bros.
Big old titty goddesses.
Walk that far.
And-
Come on. It's
and
like
no,
it's like a 2-minute walk, and I ain't going over there.
David has the small titty, really, really skinny
Big ass.
goth goddess.
Oh wait, whoa.
Tattoo.
That's,
No, that's mine.
she's got the sleeve down the left arm, and the entire right ear is pierced like 25 times.
I gotta say, I love the fact that we all...
as long as there's a chain going down from the
Can I just say we all have a different goddess, and it is amazing that it's pinpoint accurate.
So,
for all of us.
So if you were
I
to
think
get
you like a lot more.
if you were to get killed by Truck Coon tonight, and you were to sit in front of this
I
goddess,
want the goth chick.
Hey, dude, you pilled me easy. Thank you.
so yeah, what would
First
you
of all,
what race would you want to be brought back as in
He
this
wants to be
fantasy
human,
world?
just be boring, like he is.
no.
No, no.
We're gonna have a little fun with it. We're rolling. We're rolling for this because you know what? What good is reincarnation if there's not a little bit of chance in it?
So
And,
she's just gonna like fucking present you the master list, and you're just gonna be like, roll a d100.
Pretty much.
She's gonna pull out a
You know,
list,
like,
and you're just gonna go,
whatever. Let's
that
find
one.
something.
Maybe be like this first, just like scrolling by. Which one? Ooh, I could be a chick, sure.
So here's the problem. I'm too goddamn indecisive, and I will spend 500 years trying to pick.
So he's a woman.
So what we're getting,
Yeah.
what we're getting for this this playthrough, we're gonna go ahead and do Fiend Blood.
Ooh.
Fiend blood. Okay.
Because-
I
I
looked
thought
a
about
little
that.
bit at the
Because, you
fiend
know,
blood.
If my goddess is this, edgelord fucking god, I might as well make an edgelord fucking reincarnation, right?
Oh,
Fair,
perfect.
fair.
Perfect.
So we're going Fiend Blood, and the cool thing with Fiend Blood is they have different things as you level up that you get to choose more stuff to them. But went through and we're looking at the Sanguine Fiend Blood, and they're more human looking than most, and obviously Fiend Blood are like people that have the blood of demons or devils and other fiendish type things in them.
Yeah.
So we're going Sanguine, and they're like
Do you have a photo you want me to show?
at 16 when your fiendish traits actually come out, because that's the thing. Is when you could pass as a human until your 16th birthday, and then you wake up and you're like, "What happened to me?"
Yeah.
Bro, I gotta admit,
but like
though...
they're more sinewy, and their fingers are longer, stuff like that.
We're gonna show the
Yeah,
picture of the
the-
fiend blood.
I gotta say, like,
Okay.
the artwork of it, first glance, it made me think of a Minotaur.
I know.
Go a little bit
Move
closer.
Closer.
Tilt the top of the phone inward.
That way. Go.
There you go.
Enhance.
Okay. That should be good for now.
Yeah. It's really cool.
It
The
looked like a
Fiend Blood
Minotaur
picture
first.
that they have on here reminds me of like a moth creature.
Dude, it really does.
It just needs wings.
Like the Mothman or like the really grim moths. They're really monstrous.
I don't know.
Dude, it looks cool though.
It does.
It looks dope. It looks pretty cool. I like it. So with the Sanguine blooded Fiend Blood, they've got a thing where while your blood transformation, once every, I want to say it's once per long rest.
Sounds about right.
Let me double check transformations here. But yeah, once per rest. So any kind of rest.
Oh.
It's 1/rest, so I'm assuming any kind of rest, short rest, long rest, whatever. We'll have to read through the rules a little bit more to specify that. But you can spend 4 AP to attempt to drive a living human into a frenzy, choosing one target and attacking their will with your charisma. If successful, the target is suddenly overcome by a fit of ecstatic madness. On their next turn, they must attack the closest creature, whether that creature is a friend or foe. So you just once per rest get to do this transformation that lasts level 1. Let's see, 1 minute. So the transformation lasts for a minute, and during that 1 minute period, you can spend 4 AP to do this. So every turn you can make somebody attack whatever's closest to them.
Okay, so you essentially cause them to go berserk.
Yeah, that's the gist of it. I think that's pretty cool. But as you level up, you can choose other things as well. So you get the one standard one at level 1. You get further abilities at 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, 25th, and 29th levels. And that's the other thing is this system goes all the way up to 30.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
is
that's pretty cool.
dope.
Okay, so you have to go down here to shared, and then go down.
But
to
yeah,
this
Fiend Bloods are
Volo.
freaking awesome.
Or not Volo, Vola.
I want to play it. I want to try it out. I want to dink around with it and see how it goes.
Dude, I gotta admit though, they do look
Got you, bud.
really fucking dope. Like, I mean,
That's just one kind of Fiend
Yeah,
Blood. So
that's
each
just
different
one.
blood has a different visual impression.
I have this cool Trollkin. You have this cool Minotaur god-looking thing. And then you got
my character,
wannabe Avatar.
My character would actually.
I'm just kidding. Avatar's pretty badass though. Avatar's pretty
Hey, these are
badass.
pretty cool.
he
I
looks
live longer than you.
Buff as shit, dude. It looks like one hit man literally just was like, screw it, I'm gonna
The
fuck
elemental reminds me of a Djinn.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, pretty
that's
much.
what it just
So-
the picture. Like I haven't read into it.
I believe the actual like historical lore for Jinn are that there are different types of Jinn based off of different elements.
And
So
that
an elemental in all of these RPGs and stuff are based off of Jinn mythology.
okay, that makes sense.
So
And
yeah,
I'm gonna ask
I like
myself.
that they actually took that into account.
I'm gonna ask myself this question, and I'm gonna sit in front of the man god. And if you know who that is, go check out that.
Oh god.
So, if I was to get taken out by Truck-kun tonight and revived, I would probably revive as a Hondu, which is a dog person.
He wants to be the good boy.
The goodest of boys. The goodest of boys.
He wants to be scrapped.
The Hondu don't have anything like spectacularly crazy about them like the Katek do, where they get their 9 death points, which is kind of cool because cats have 9 lives.
That's how
But the Hondu, they're canine humanoids. They can be up to 6'4". They have keen nose. Dogs have good smell. I don't care. But they've got I took a unique ability when I built the character. It's canine cunning. You can spend 1 action point to grant tactical advantage to yourself and 1 ally against an enemy that you are both adjacent to when you use this feature. This bonus lasts until the start of your next turn, which is really cool. You can essentially just give you and 1 other person like pack tactics for 1 turn.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And, especially because the way Mythcraft works is you have to be, the L shape to get tactical advantage for...
But that was the other way.
No, it's a
T shape.
it's a T.
Oh.
I was thinking an L.
Okay.
So if you're looking at a board 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, if you got somebody at 2, they've got to be up here, or here to get tactical advantage. But essentially, if they're like standing fucking right next to you, you can be like, bro, you got tactical advantage. Let's get this motherfucker.
Wait, what is this one?
This is the Hondu.
Hondu.
Oh, okay.
The dog.
I didn't read that trait.
The goodest of boys.
I kept getting interrupted
Here,
when I was trying to read
show
it.
this picture of the Hondu, because
Oh.
this is one of the best pictures in the fucking book. I don't care what anybody says.
It's a corgi.
Dude,
Um,
it's literally
It's so good.
It's-
They're all really good.
Seriously, no.
What are you doing?
It's, when he rolled it, it flipped.
Oh,
out.
I was like, just show the picture.
Just move the phone. Well, you don't know how to use your own iPhone.
It's not mine.
Such a good picture. All
Okay,
right.
same.
Okay. All right. So now we're gonna go on to my second question.
All right.
My second question is, what kind of world would you want to be reincarnated / summoned into? So, the rules of the world are Mythcraft. But what would you like that world to be? Would you like it to be low magic, high fantasy, space, underworld, devilish, dark, humorous? Everybody's a fucking cat, but everybody sounds like a dog. Like, what?
What drugs are you on, bro?
That is
He's on the
weird.
goodest of drugs.
The goodest of drugs.
The goodest of drugs.
So, Derek,
We do not take drugs.
what kind of world would you
Drugs
want to
are
be
bad.
reincarnated or summoned into? Like, would you like? So, let me give you better. Would you like to be summoned into like a game world,
No.
or like I'm trying to think of.
No, I'll say this how I think about how since we're doing Isekai theme.
Yeah.
I want to be an overworld, not video game bullshit. That world mixed with Shield Hero. Put those two together. And a little dash of last time I was reincarnated as a slime. Or the time I was reincarnated as a slime. Put
So
all those together.
What about those worlds like stands out to you? Like, is it the way the story's written?
Yes.
Is it the way the
No, it's the way-
towns look? Is it the way the people interact?
It's a little bit of story, magic, and setting.
Okay.
And so it's
So I think that
it's-
they're all fairly
pretty
high magic.
They're all very high magic. They all have really intricate stories,
So they're high magic. They're fantasy.
high fantasy. What was that I say? The way they look. They're in the past, but they're kind of. Future.
So they're I don't know. So Overlord is very
It's like medieval.
Middle Ages.
Yeah. Same with Raycarn
Yeah.
as a slime.
Yeah, Slime is also
And then what is it?
Shield
I
Hero.
think they're all.
They're all
I think
medieval.
they're all
Yeah.
kind
They're
of
all
like
medieval.
mid to late Middle Ages, right before
Yeah.
Renaissance.
Yeah, right before then.
Okay. All right. Corey.
I mean, with how my guy is, I would kind of expect him to be kind of like medieval-ish time, in a way.
So more like a Middle Ages kind of like.
Yes, but close to. Now, if anyone remembers, the video game Fable,
Yeah.
close to that.
Okay.
Okay.
Like
That's
that
like-
type
More
of thing.
closer to the late Middle Ages.
Yes.
Late?
Like-
I thought it would be like early.
Yeah, like so Fable, but not Fable 2, because you know how in Fable 2 you start going into the whole industrial crap. Yeah, not that. Like how
Yeah, so
Fable
the-
was. Like it was really good. There was a
So
lot of-
neither of you guys want any fucking cars, automobiles,
No, I'm-
steam
I'm
engines,
fine with that.
trains,
We can make it steampunk.
planes.
I
No, I'm just trying to like like what like are you trying to run around on fucking horseback and like dire wolves, or are you trying to roll in a fucking Benz down paved roads?
To be honest, if I got,
No,
I want to just go blow shit up.
I can feel like
Easy.
where mine is those things are starting to come around.
So you're trying to enter like what would that be, the industrial age? Well, would that be a little bit
Well,
further?
it'll
so-
be further. It'd be like
so
it'd be
it's-
Renaissance.
It's close to Fable, like
to
time
turn of
frame,
the century.
but it's kind of hard. Like the trains would
The
still be
era
there. Yes.
that Corey is talking about, I think, is more like Renaissance, where they're
Yes.
inventing all of the
Yes.
stuff that brings us
That's
into
what it is.
the
Thank
industrial
you.
age.
Thank you. Renaissance. Thank you. I was like, what the hell's the word between those two?
Renaissance.
Come on.
With mine,
So-
I'm still back in castles and
Yes.
archeries and sieges.
Yes, because I think, like,
got
okay, taking a
question
train-
for you, Derek, if you don't mind.
Oh shoot.
Do you want it to be more kingdom focused, like where the environments are all like this is a king in his territory, or do you want a bunch of like loosely controlled feudal lords, like, oh, you got a baron here or a count here and a this there, but they all run their own stuff.
No, both ain't bad, but if I have to pick one, it'd probably be the barons and feudal lords.
Okay, so that would be more early to
Mid. Yeah.
medieval times.
Yeah.
The kingdoms and all that don't really develop until
Hey,
late Middle
did you
Ages.
not? All right, so David,
Can I come in?
what kind of world would you want to be
Oh,
reincarnated, summoned into?
So I've got two.
Okay.
Like, I'm super
He's
big
super.
fan of shut up. I'm super like I'm all about the super early, like right after the fall of Rome, Dark Age, early Middle Ages. I
Ooh.
think that would be freaking awesome. There's a lot there that can be played with, but I definitely need magic. I need all the magic.
All the
Come on.
magic.
Especially with what
I
character you
want-
chose.
Everything that we have myths for to be real.
That
Okay.
okay, that would
Uh,
actually be pretty cool.
So like, we have the whole myths of the druids and this and that, and I want that to be like, oh no, the dragons really did exist and people did cast spells. You could levitate stones to build Stonehenge and all of that. So like the time frame, like right as Rome's falling, the Germanic tribes are coming there. I want it to be based off of that with a lot of magic, and I would be like a little schoolboy, just giddy as fuck. If I have my current knowledge, I can use that to go and make things to become somebody that can control shit. Like,
That dude, that's actually
I'm there for it.
that's something I was thinking too. Is we die from here and when we get brought back as something else in another world, would we have memories of our previous life?
Yes.
So,
That's what
I
it
mean, that's
is.
like
That's
the
not
basis of
always.
Isekai, so it's
Not-
gotta be there.
not always. Not all isekais, they have their memories.
Huh?
You're right, but
Not
I
all
mean,
isekais. Some isekais,
I mean,
I'm
I
looking
want
at you,
that.
YouTube.
I want my
There's a
memories.
specific
That is part of my
isekai
answer.
that I'm thinking about where he gave up his memories of his past life so he could get some extra,
You're right.
and he runs around with the
You're
god,
right. I've seen this one.
and
I've seen this one.
Oh.
so not
But I
all.
want my memories.
So that's a good question. Do you want your memories?
I do. But
Do
I
you
also
want
have
Corey
another thing
Dutson's
to answer
memories?
your other question for. Have any of you guys seen the Master of Ragnarok anime?
Yeah.
Nope. No, not yet.
The early Bronze Age, going into or the late Bronze Age going into the Iron Age.
Uh
I think that would be a fun time frame to play with too.
Okay.
huh. Okay.
But you're gonna have to know a lot of stuff to build a campaign around that time frame. As long as there's magic and stuff like that, though, I'd be happy. Yes, I want my memories. Yes, I want to be able to utilize the knowledge I currently have to fuck that world up because I have ideas.
I'll say it depends
Yes,
on
I know how
depends
to
on the
make things
world.
happen.
Like, for me, in my world, no, I don't want to remember anything.
You don't want to remember anything from Derek Dalton's life.
Nope, because Derek Dalton is kind of lame.
He would miss his kids too much.
Oh yes, I would.
All
My
right.
kids, my family, but no.
Corey?
I would like not to remember everything, but
It's either all or none, man.
it's really
It's all or none.
That's
There's no split
Yeah,
memories.
that's why.
Like, okay, so to be fair, there is split memories in the sense that your body still has muscle memory,
okay.
but your brain might not.
Okay, because with where I'm coming back, trains and stuff are starting to come around. If I died from like you said, the front runner tracks.
Track spoon.
Like, if I died from those, am I terrified of a train now? Like I'm like, oh god.
I don't know.
I don't
Would
like
you be?
this.
Would you be fucking have PTSD
I don't
from
know.
getting killed by a train?
like that's the
Hey,
thing that
let's
gets
be
me.
honest.
I'm
There's not going to be trains there, so that's not going to
You're right. There could be though.
Yeah,
What
like,
if they're fucking
start-
magic trains?
You're right.
Yeah.
Polar was it Polar Express?
Polar
fucking
Express,
trains.
yeah. But like that's the thing is I don't
runs on ice.
know. Like, am I gonna like run into something and it's gonna like trigger a memory, and it's gonna like a flashback, like deja vu.
It might.
Like that's what I mean. Is something like that, or is everything just gonna be new learning?
So,
New learning sounds
if
like
you
more fun.
take all of your memories,
does.
I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to like think about them all day long. You could be like, oh, I'm in a new world. I'm going to think about this. You essentially just repress Corey Dutson and, you know, live your life.
Yeah.
So, yes to memories or no to memories?
I'd probably have to say no.
No memories.
No memories.
I'd probably have to say no. Yeah.
David, you're
Am I the only one that wants
Well,
to...
to be honest,
Wow.
if we were in a steampunk industrial age, yeah, I want my memories.
So, I mean,
But, like, the knowledge of physics and how different things work that we currently have, like, you know how much I could do with that.
all I can think about,
I'm
like,
not trying to toot my own horn, but like,
Are you thinking like
there's
stone?
so many things.
so all I can think about is the anime.
Why not like
I'm in a fantasy world with my
Dr.
smartphone.
Stone? Oh
You know,
yeah.
if
that
I
would
had
be
my
pretty
fucking
cool.
smartphone and I could just pull up fucking Dr. Stone, bro, I could just be like, oh shit, this is how you do it, guys.
Dr. Stone? If that's the
Speaking
case,
of
you just need
Dr. Stone,
Wikipedia.
I've been watching some stuff, and there's a guy on YouTube that has tried to mimic the things that they put in Dr. Stone,
Yeah.
and
They're all
they're
true.
great in theory. They sound correct. It's gonna be a challenge to make that work. But I'm more referring to like, okay, if I have magic, how can I utilize this magic? Like Wise Man's Grandson, where he's over here like, oh, this is how fire works, so I'm gonna fucking imagine this thing happening, and now I have an acetylene torch essentially as my fireball,
Yeah.
and it's better than anybody else's.
So,
Or, okay, I know if I could compress this much air and then release it, I just made a fucking potato cannon with a magic thing, and boom, now I can make fucking cannons that don't use gunpowder.
yeah. So, Derek, as an elemental,
Yes.
without Derek Dalton's memories, in a high fantasy, Middle Ages world,
Yeah.
what would you do? Like, would you just go town to town looking for jobs? Would you manifest one specific element and just focus on that? Like, you're gonna do, I'm just using this as an example, I don't know what you're gonna do, but you fucking say you're a fire elemental and you just fucking work the forges with the dwarves. Like, what would you do? Like, you still have, your brain still has your muscle memory.
Yeah. No.
Maybe not technically because
Right.
you're a new body, but you know.
New body, maybe go wander. You know, go be a outlander and just wander, do odd jobs here and there.
What background did you?
I
would you
pick wanderer.
you picked Wanderer?
Wanderer.
Okay.
Or wander outlander.
He's the Wanderer.
I'm the Lone Ranger.
What did you choose?
So,
Lot?
is it Outlander or is it Wanderer?
It's both because I think it's.
Well, no, I'm just like because there's a,
Outlander is the tag,
yeah,
Outlander
Outlander.
is the background.
okay, so it's Outlander. Okay.
Yes.
What stood out about Outlander?
Just other than getting the 12. Yeah.
Well, you get 12 no matter
No,
what, don't
no.
you? Does Outlander get an addition?
I think
12?
I think it's additional. I think
No,
it depends.
every one of them gets the 12.
At the 12?
Okay,
I
that's
wasn't
what I
too sure.
thought.
I didn't go that deep. I just saw 12, and Outlander sounds perfect for the character I'm building right now.
So Outlander, you come from a different place, which you do.
Yep.
You come from Earth
Earth.
1. We're calling ourselves Earth 1. Fucking all you other Earths are other numbers.
Oh, Jesus.
You hail from a far-off nation. Maybe you're more at home in the wilderness than in an urban environment. Your unique perspective makes you a valuable asset, as you bring fresh ideas and new ways of thinking to the table. However, it can also make you an outsider seen as strange or untrustworthy by those who don't understand your ways. Which could make sense. I mean, you come into town looking like a fucking human blowing fucking fire out your asshole. And
That's the sriracha. It's not as fast.
oh, you see, if you don't have your memories, bro, you can't take sriracha into the new world.
That's fine.
And rice.
I'll find.
All of these motherfucking animes don't have rice, dude. They're like, I want rice!
Well, you know,
And you won't have rice or sriracha.
that's fine.
Be over here running some bullshit ancho chili pepper. Man, there's something
You
missing.
won't remember how much he loves it.
No, I'll probably be more excited if I forget what bacon tastes like.
Oh, you won't forget that. They have bacon.
They got bacon and everything.
Corey. So a trollkin in the Middle Ages, Renaissance era. So they're starting to get some, I don't know, if locomotives is the right word, but some fucking trains and shit rolling. You've got no memories of being Corey Dutson. What background are you going for?
I chose criminal.
A criminal trollkin.
Of course you did.
Is that because you're like, oh, I look like this, they're never going to give me a job?
No.
Or is it because of something else?
No, I chose something that I'm not familiar with. I want to try something else.
You're like, oh fuck! I already lived one life where I wasn't a fucking criminal. I want to
Yeah.
go all out on this
Why
one.
not? I don't remember the good one, so.
Don't remember the good one. That's
Yeah.
why you forgot his memories.
See, but no, like I chose criminal and underworld.
Okay. What like drew you to that specifically, other than like the fact that you're not a criminal currently that we know of?
I didn't get to write it down when I was trying to look at it. Where is it?
So I've got it right here. You live on the fringes of society, always looking for opportunities to turn a profit through illegal means. Whether it's through thievery, blackmail, or shady deals, you have a knack for manipulating the law to your advantage, constantly staying one step ahead of the authorities.
What did you
I kind
do?
of thought when I read it and everything, I thought about it as, yeah, I'm this big statue, freaking ugly looking, intimidating thing.
How are you gonna hide? You're just gonna fucking walk into play. You're just gonna be like
No,
the dwarf's fucking bouncer.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Yeah, what I pictured is, like, I never chose anything that was a lot of, like, pretty much intimidating. Anything. What?
He's just laughing.
Oh.
Andy's in our thing. Thank you for showing up, Andy. And yeah, exactly.
Not a criminal that we know of. Yeah.
There you go. Like I just really thought about it because it was when I saw criminal, I was like, you know what? I've always tried to do like all my characters based on doing good or being a warrior or something like that. Why not be a criminal? So I have connections on like in areas that if we went to a town and there's a criminal there or something, maybe I've done some business with them and they'll let us get out doing something else or whatever. So I've thought about doing stuff before the law finds us. So instead of trying to do stuff like, oh, could you help me find my brother and shit like that? Oh yeah, okay, we need to go ask the town master or anything like that, or the guards if they seen him. Nah, screw that. This guy's probably been kidnapped and I know what hole he's in.
Okay.
Whatever. So I have more connections underground.
Okay, so you're just looking for more connections.
With the criminal line than the law. Because the law can only go so far.
He doesn't like the authorities.
Yeah, screw those assholes.
He wants to hang out in the back alleys.
Anarchy all the way.
I mean, let's be honest. He's always wanted to hang out in the back alleys. He's just been too scared.
I mean, I'm waiting for you to call me, but you're never there, so...
So, Mr. David Lott...
I can't call you. They track my phone.
As a
Mr.
fiend...
David Lott over here.
As a fiend blood in the Dark Age, early Middle Age, with heavy fucking magic, and you still have David Lott's memories... What background are you choosing?
So we're gonna go student because let's be honest, if I've got my knowledge that I currently have, I'm not gonna know what the hell's going on in this other world yet, and I'm gonna need to spend some time figuring out how this all works so I don't get myself into more trouble. Cause looking like a sanguine fiend blood, probably gonna get into some trouble. So I better be able to like make myself useful.
Hold on, what's his character's name in the campaign that we're doing?
We don't have names yet.
We're not there yet.
No. What's his name for his little gnome?
Oh, Walren.
Are you
Oh,
trying to make a big scary
Bilrin.
version of fucking Ballrin? Is it
Bilrin.
Bilrin?
It's not Balrin, it's Bilrin.
Bald
Bilrin
man.
Bilser Bimbadig.
Bimbadig.
The bees.
No. So I'm not planning on being like a mage or anything like that. This is all like, so my favorite thing with isekais are like when they utilize their current life's knowledge to better their lives.
Well,
And
they,
make things better.
a lot of them,
and guide the world the way they want it.
yeah, they better
And so
the
that's
world.
kind of what I'm going for. I want to be able to utilize my personal knowledge and then learn more about this world to merge those two and make things better. And, the Fiend Blood is just what I rolled, and so we're just going to roll with it.
I have a question
Let's have a little fun, make it a little different. Yes.
that I didn't write down, but I'm doing right now.
Okay.
What age do you want to be reincarnated / summoned into this world as?
Okay, so I have a question for you then.
Yeah.
What age does this world consider people adults?
So that would be a question for Nathan, who doesn't belong to Playtest Till It Breaks. He
No.
belongs to home.
This is your world, sir. This is
I would
decision.
assume I'm basing this off of just Earth, Middle Ages kind of thing. I would say somewhere between 14 and 16 are classified as adults, and I'm throwing up air quotes because in today's fucking age, adults, depending on what you do, range from 18 to 25.
Why not adolescents?
I'm saying 14 to 16, and you're classified like you can go out into the world and do whatever the fuck you want.
Damn.
All right.
That's
I
just
would
that's how it was.
like,
That's true. That was.
16,
16?
16 as I'm old enough. I can do as I please, but best part about all this, it doesn't all hurt anymore.
Yeah. So
Sure, are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Derek.
On your 16th birthday as a fiend, man, you're gonna grow some extra appendages.
Derek, how
That's
old?
fine.
How old do you want to be when you're either summoned or reincarnated?
Well, summon it as
Like,
a,
do you want to reincarnate as a child, as a baby, and live your life?
Well, since
as
I'm not
a
having my
baby?
memory, that won't hurt me at all. Because that means I can relearn the world. A different world, I should say. Because if I don't have my memories, starting at 0, it's
Yeah.
fine. Learn how to walk, breathe, shoot flames out of my butthole.
So you won't know how to read.
No, but I'll probably. But for this sake, let's say I'm reincarnated. I'll probably start at a good old age of 68.
68. You want to reincarnate at 68.
Yep, that's young for an elemental.
Reincarnate
I better put that down in my thing.
at 68. Okay, so Corey stepped away for a minute, so I'm just going to ask myself these questions real quick. So, I would personally want a fucking mix of Middle Ages and space high fantasy.
So 30.
I'm throwing fucking Firefly.
So 30.
I want there to be, still horse and carriages, but at the same time, there's fucking spaceships, and there are cars. They're just not very popular. They're not very easy to get.
Are you doing a Treasure Planet thing?
No, I'm doing a Firefly.
Same thing.
Firefly's not the Middle Ages. Firefly is a space western, sir.
Yes, but so is Treasure
Yes,
Planet.
you're right. I guess depending on which planet
I'm
they go
so
to.
disappointed in you, sir.
Based off of which planet they go
Thank
to.
you.
I'm old enough and can do what I want. Yep, that's a 16-year-old. Horse and carriages in space. Yes, Andy. Yes.
I'm just gonna see a horse
Can I
galloping through
Can I have
space
like
with
a
a carriage.
tentacle horse pulling my space
Nope,
carriage?
nope. They will be space horses. They look like Clydesdales, but they're the size of fucking.
Can I have a Ghost Rider
They're-
horse?
No,
Why?
they're the size of Clyde. They look like Clydesdales, but they're the size of like a house, and they pull your fucking carriage.
Please tell me they're still wearing an astronaut helmet.
No, they can breathe in space. They were born in space.
They're celestial horses.
I just want to see a Clydesdale with a space helmet on. Like, I think that would be funny.
And I would want to be born. I would want to be born in the other world with all of my memories.
Nope.
So you wanna live through early childhood?
Yes,
With
absolutely.
your current memories now.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm not mentioning the anime that does that because there's a lot of controversy around it, but
We all know it.
I would want to be born with my current memories and, go through childhood with a different, mindset in a fantasy world.
Yeah.
I'd like to know how to read it fucking too.
I'm-
That's dope. I don't care.
I'm gonna have to change my answer and agree with you on that.
Like,
'cause that's a lot of time I could use to research this new world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
that was pretty much my answer when I said I'm coming back at 0 and learning how to walk and do all that, not to read.
I mean, I wouldn't mind coming back as like a newborn.
Yeah, so what would you do if you were to be spawned into Mythcraft? Like this, the world rules are Mythcraft. The world that you born into would be like Fable, Middle Ages, Renaissance era, and you're a trollkin. What age would you want to be reincarnated / summoned as?
I would want to start life over there.
You'd want to be 0. You want to be born.
0, yeah. I want to be.
You want to go,
born.
Mama.
Because I'm a trollkin. Like if I just randomly spawn and then bam, look, I'm a young adult.
They all spawn in the middle of the forest. Nobody fucking cares anyway.
Well, we just go out
Let's
of
be
the fucking
honest,
ground.
Trollkin aren't born. They just kind of show up.
They just kind of show up.
I just walk out of a fucking tree, just hey, I'm here. Like,
Hello.
No, but like, I would want to start at 0. Like,
Okay.
I would think that would be pretty cool. And then I had a question for all of you guys.
Hmm.
Like, I know you have more questions.
I've got one question left.
Go ahead, ask that one, and then we have enough time to ask another question.
Okay, so we'll start with Corey on this one. What system are you hopeful for? For example, are you looking for a guild-based system, a royalty-based system, laid back and relax? So, like, are you looking to jump into a fucking fantasy world where you have to go to the guild gives you quests, you go do the quests, you gain fucking popularity in this town, you move on to the next town, you do it all over again? Or are you looking for you're come in, the king's like, hey, you're fucking mighty powerful, I want you to work for me, go do these jobs, come back, we'll pay you decent. Or are you looking to fucking sit back on top of a hill for 300 years killing slimes and being the strongest bitch around with a dragon as a
Pretty much doing whatever the hell.
if you know the anime, I'm just saying.
That's what it is. He's watched more anime than I have.
Oh, so many references today.
Well, we are talking about Isekai'd,
I
so
would-
I'm not surprised.
Actually, to be totally honest about that, I would probably have to do the third one, laid back.
You want to do laid back?
Get to
Okay.
choose what I want, when I want.
That's
You're
that's
gonna kill
completely
slimes
fine.
for 300 years and become the most powerful witch in the world.
Yes, sir. Okay,
But yeah, like that's something I thought of.
that's
Because if you read about mine that I picked, we are very. I might be missing the words here, but we're connected with each other. We don't really want to go out. We just want to just kind of be around our own society.
Okay.
We're in tune with the nature and all them like that.
Trollkin or introverts. I got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, Derek,
Yes.
you're
Did
But
you
we'll
just
go-
call me a troll, Corey?
But we'll go out when we
He's
have to, or if we feel like it.
okay.
He's
so,
trolling us.
Derek, elemental.
In this world, that's called a law.
What are you? What kind of system are you looking to be born into or raised into? Or
Can I say all three?
ooh,
I want to walk in and a king to tell me like I need you for a job. Here's the job. I can go. No, fuck you. Bye bye. Your kingdom's done. Don't give a shit. Walk to the next kingdom. I'll take it. Or walk into the guild. Hey, this is gonna pay you money. Hell yeah, I'll take it.
So the reason I asked for the 3 separate ones, so with the guild-based system, obviously there's a ranking structure. You start at F, you work your way up to S.
Goblin Slayer.
Which, doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's go F, E, D, C, B, A, S.
The first 8.
That means special.
I know what it means, but, like, why can't A just be the number 1? Like...
Because S sounds cooler.
Yeah.
Hey, David. You're the Mythcrafter. It can be.
You're right. And then, I'm fine with that. There's some animes, that mince 2. There's some that mince, these other 2. There's some that do 1 single. But I'm curious how you're going to do a laid back with being, called up from the guild. Being like, hey, dude, you're the strongest one around. I need you to go take care of this.
Well, that's the whole thing. You're laid back and you're like, hey, here's a thing. Like, no, I don't need to do that. And they're like, the king wants to tell you, like, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna leave your country. It's more like
Eric.
hold on. I lost my train of thought. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask. You essentially want there to be a guild that you can utilize if need be. You want there to be royalty that you can work for if need be, but you want to not have to do either of them.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going for.
Okay.
It's an all around base because then you got options depending on what our lovely Mythcrafter is going to do for us, because then he has something to play with, and it's just more story building. That's what I want. Story driven build.
Why do I feel like Derek is trying to describe that he wants a world to be kind of like a Rambo moment?
Not
Someone
quite.
goes off and goes, the
No,
war's
you're-
over, and he's like, no,
You're
it's
looking
not.
for no obligations, no responsibilities outside of the ones that you choose to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I can get that. I can get behind that.
Yeah.
David, your question,
Your answers.
So I don't want like a king. I think that's too much, too broad. But I wouldn't mind that there were like counts or lower nobles, or there are nobles that are in charge of these areas that maybe they'll ask you to do something, but I don't want it to be focused on that. I do want a guild, like Derek said. I don't want to be tied into anything, but I do want like a guild where I can go and, hey, there's missions on the board. You're this rank. You can take these missions. I think that would be fun, and it's an easy way to earn money. It's a good way to get different things going on. But I also don't want to be like, oh, you're a adventurer in this guild. You have to do this because I'm the guild master.
Okay, so you don't want to be like just specifically propositioned because you're in the guild.
Well, they can proposition you. I just don't want it to be like, if you don't do this, you're out of the guild and now you don't have any work.
That makes sense. And so when I think of king, I don't think of one ruler to rule them all.
I do.
I think of, so we're going to play in the world of Ansera. I'm assuming there's going to be multiple kings. This king rules this kingdom. This king rules this kingdom. This king, that king, blah, blah, blah. Say there's 7 kings. Each king has fucking their own counts, their own viscounts, their own, royalty progression systems, their own lands, knights, stuff like that.
Yeah. What I'm referring to is that I want the nobility to be more free to do as they please, less beholden unto the king.
Okay. Not beholden.
I think that would be fun. You could have this count attacking that count, and guess what? Hey, he just paid us to go help his fucking army.
Sneaky bastard. Up with your shenanigans.
So you want to be a mercenary.
I want to be able to be a mercenary if I want to.
Yeah, no, Andy put it perfect. She said, I want a game where no one can tell me what to do, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, none of us like to be told what to do.
No, and that's real hard to run a TTRPG, but I'll write the fucking story. And especially you guys will fucking love it. And if you don't, well, then fuck you.
That's the thing. It's not that we won't do it. It's that you got to make us want to do it.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
He will.
You're absolutely right.
At the end of the tunnel is a goth chick with thick thighs.
No, skinny thighs.
Hey,
I
like
want
my
one
skinny
booty
goth
and
girls,
ass,
okay?
I like my thick girls.
No, so, all right. So, Corey,
Actually, I like my muscly
what was
girls.
your question?
So my question was, sorry, I got sidetracked with the person over there. But my question was, so this is for all of us to ask each other, or tell each other. One, I seriously, like when you said that we were gonna make our own characters and choose what we wanted to be, I seriously thought, just for a joke, Lot was going to pick the character that looks like a damn Ewok.
Oh, the Urku or
I
cow?
seriously
Or
thought
cow.
he was going to choose that. I
Options,
thought
so David has to work more.
I really thought Lot was going to be the little Ewok guy. You were going to choose
It's an Urcow.
An Urcow?
Okay.
I thought he was going to
Yeah,
choose that.
Urcow.
You were going to choose an undead.
No,
And then
I almost chose Undead.
You were going to choose the one
I
that
actually have
is
Undead.
made out of armor. Like it looks like a crystal.
Oh, the
the
Remnant?
Yes,
Remnant,
I
yeah.
thought he was going to choose that.
I really like the Remnant.
That's what I thought you three
I
were going to
really
choose.
like the Remnant too. If I had just picked for myself, I might have gone Remnant. But I didn't want to just pick because I tend to play the same things over and over and over again.
Same
Yeah.
here. Like the
So I was
undead
like,
pirate.
Let's roll a die, and that's what I got.
Yeah.
So,
And then what about you guys too? Like, what did you think the three of us was going to choose, and then vice versa?
I want to hear a lot.
I'm scared what Lot is going to
honestly,
say.
I didn't have any like preconceptions of what you guys were going to choose. I knew
What stood out to you that was like, oh yeah, this could be like Corey? Or this
nothing,
could be Derek?
honestly, because I
Really?
knew going into this that everybody at this table was going to want to choose something different than they never wanted to play. So I had no
And it worked
fucking
out.
clue.
It
I
worked
figured
out, so-
everybody was literally going to go, oh, there's 13 classes? Roll a fucking D13. I'm doing that one.
That was a lot.
So yeah, I didn't have any preconceptions of what anybody would be.
Okay.
Yeah, like how I went into it, I pulled out my undead chart I had here. I went back and looked. I'm like, I'll save that for a rainy day, just in case my other character dies.
Yeah, but
No, yeah.
what did you think the three of us? Like,
So
out
to
of
be with
thinking
you,
of-
I thought you would be dwarf. Just because of you.
It's
and
not
your
a
uncles.
dwarf, though. It's a dwarf.
No, it's dwarf.
It's a dwarf.
No, I know. You say dwarf, but it's a
Oh.
dwarf.
That's
Corey
thick
doesn't
accent.
play dwarfs, he plays dwarfs.
He plays dwarfs.
It's a thick
And
accent.
if you were to play, I think you would have been the bear. What was it called? The
What, the one on the very end?
yeah, the bear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Ewok thick looking thing.
Bear cow. And Law was probably the hardest one. It was between the redeem
Oh, the rating?
rating or the remnant. Those are the two.
Okay.
You know, those
I-
are the two I was looking at. You did pretty good.
I'm like, those would probably be locked, and like me, somehow we're the same person on two different sides of the coin.
Yeah,
Hey.
I'm what happens when Derek has intelligence.
Oh,
wow.
So sorry, guys. I try to keep these right at an hour,
No,
and
it's
we
good.
are at an hour and
He's
5
gonna-
minutes.
He's going to quit it when after I burned this.
we didn't even get to know what Lot thought because he laughed.
Yeah.
Sorry. We're at an hour. We're an hour and 4 in.
We'll get it next time.
These will be up on YouTube. I'll be placing these in between on Spotify in between the episodes that I'm putting up of our Icewind Dale campaign.
Cool.
Like I said, we're not sponsored by anybody. Nobody pays us to do this. Nobody pays us to give our opinions. But go check out Mythcraft, and if you haven't, well, then you suck. I'm kidding. We love you, but seriously, go check them out.
Now.
Again, thanks for watching, listening to Table Talk and Drinks. Drop some ideas, conversations you'd like to hear about in the comments, and join us next time. As I don't know what we're going to talk about. Maybe we'll just keep on going with this Isekai theme. Seems like everybody has a lot to talk about, and I would like to get everybody's ideas, especially on film, because I'm terrible at taking notes, and this is an easy way for me to go back and go, aha, you fucking said this, motherfucker. I've got recording proof. And just remember, like I said, I'm David Mode,
Derek.
Corey.
and
I'm David.
go check out Everything Matters by Homebrew. Again, thanks again. You guys are lovely, and